Hey pack leaders, is Hino friends are protecting founders, protecting pack. So I want to do a video to kind of go over some comparisons between computer sizes and speed and whatnot. So this is here my wife's account on the Hetzner dedicated cloud, and it seems like the slower the machine, the better. So on the asset side, you kind of see that, hey, it's been going good for like 2 days. Did a deposit here of 0.028, and so I'd say that's like maybe my baseline here. So when I deposited this much, my total was 0.28, and then for about maybe 10 days, it was just chugging along for greens, right? And I think somewhere along the line, I did get a little, I got one stop out here, 0.06, so it sent me back a little bit. And then we finally recovered it in about maybe 3 to 4 days. Looks like 6 days. 6 days later, got it to 0.304, and then we're taking another step back because we got another stop out. Okay, so we were up, and then we got stopped out today. It's negative 0.07, and I think I had a 0.09 right here. So even though it kind of did what it did today, so I think with the the trades that was up for today, we're down negative 0.07. Okay, so I guess total wise it would have been a little more without today's actual trades. So you see that it's mostly greens, and then you kind of have like this is a little tiny stop out and whatnot. Okay, so I would say what I would normally do is just kind of let it ride. Don't freak out. Don't watch it again. And then so this kind of takes a little bit of a step forward, and then a little step back, and step forward, step back, hoping for a nice consistent day that So I think this will probably take about maybe 4 days to get back. I think today we've already maybe less, maybe 3 or 4 days, and I think we'll be back to 0.032. So it's just kind of set you back. It's just kind of like a waste of time, I would say, to kind of run it. But it does make a little more, but then also lose a little more once you get that stop out. Okay. So what I would do is I'm going to switch everyone in my training to use the cloud non-dedicated cloud, which is a lot more slower, but it makes a little less, but it's still pretty good. So this one's my daughter's account. And she started with $200, but up to $430. So she pretty much doubled her account already in about 10 days. You might have to zoom in on this one, but we started on a deposit here on January 28th of 0.06, of 0.006 BTC, and then about maybe 10 days later, she's got 0.008, which is close to about 9. I'll just round it up to 0.009. So so 0.006 to 0.009, that's about 0.003, which is about 50% of what you started with in about 10 days. So about 20 days, if it stays consistent, it should double the account. Okay, but the fact that this is a slower steady, it's been surviving a lot of the pumps and dumps. Not getting stopped out, and this account actually survived that big old pump with no stop outs. So it actually came up green today of $13 or 0.002 on a $400 account. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna move the other account to a non-dedicated cloud and just kind of be consistent, because I'm like a set and forget kind of guy. I don't want to have to sit there and constantly tweak it and change it and whatever. So whatever I observe for consistency, that's what I'm gonna probably go for. And I think it's more like the tortoise versus the hare. The hare can go, and then you heard the story, right? And it gets tired or whatever, you got to take a step back because you got stopped out, even though you did good, but then you got that one stop out. Now you have to like recover. It's exhausting, and you take a break, and you have to climb your way back out again. Well, the turtle just kind of constantly. Well, it's a long-term thing, right? So based on this here, I just want to show you the compound calculator. I know I've probably done this video, but as long as consistency is there, it should work. But if you have to take a step forward and a step back, then the daily compounding that doesn't account for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab. Let's see what it's been making for the day over here. Yeah, that's my daughter's account here. Alright, so let's say I'm going to go ahead and grab all the asset history and kind of just get an average of the returns from this day on. From here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and paste into a little spreadsheet, and then we'll do a compounding calculator deal. On Gmail. And then I'll go to my drive, pull up the spreadsheet, new Google Sheets. Alright, so pasting it from here, so then my initial total is there, 0.06 equals to the last day's balance divided by that. And then we're gonna go ahead and, so that's the percent for the day. And I think I was using a different setting before I actually changed it. And then I won't account for today's one. So it's been 3, 4, 2, 5, 2%, 3%, some days 5%, some days not so much. But I think these little smaller ones, I was using a different setting, maybe, I don't know. So anyways, let's go ahead and sum the, let's get the average, no, let's get the sum real quick. So total has been making 40% return total, but compounding daily. So let's go ahead and average that percentage for the day. Getting about 2.8%. Okay, 0.028. Daily compounding calculator. So let's go put 2.8. I think we started with $200 right here. Oh, let's go to the daily compounding tab. $200, 2.8%. Alright, so even though it's like there for 1 year, let's go ahead and calculate that. Comes up to 4 million. Alright, so, and that's what we're after. We don't want to be taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. You want consistently 2.8% on average for the month or a couple days, and watch it compound. So on let's say July, she'll have about 21,000 on a $200 account. And I think if I move this over, and I put my account over and put $1,000 starting, we'll see. So for this one, about maybe the end of the December, we should have near $1 million now, and then after that it's just ridiculous, right? 2 million, what? Yeah, 2 million, another million, because it's partial month. So total wise, we would have over 400. Actually, the balance here. 1 million by December, 600,000 by November, and then it goes 3 million, and then yeah. So it gets pretty ridiculous, right? All right, so let's go ahead and I put my account on that slow one and not worry about it so much. And you know, my job is not to mess it up. All right. So by July, I have 100,000 balance. So by October-ish, I'll have 1 million, and then everything else should be pretty peach by then, right? So there you have it, guys. That's what you have to look forward to. Slow and consistent. That's probably what matters. And then unless you want to sit there and trade and do all that work and take a little higher risk, then by all means you will probably make more. But if you're not watching it, then you have kids to worry about and not have to deal with trading, watching tick marks. Slow and steady is where we want to go. So even though it's 2.5% a day, it's pretty crazy when it adds 2% per day, because that times 10 days or times 30, right? That's just 3%, right? Just round up 3% times 30 days. That's like 90%. That's almost 100% return. So you're basically doubling your account every month. Is what the ballpark or the thing. Anyways, talk to you then. Thanks for watching this. I'm gonna do another video on how to set up the Hetzner cloud server, and then I'll move my my other account over and just let it go. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you then.